Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So, Pete Maverick Mitchell, we all know him. I mean, who doesn't know Top Gun? That was released in 1986. By the way, Top Gun Maverick is the sequel, and well, today we are going to talk about that. As you know, Top Gun was released in 1986, and after about 36 years, they came up with a sequel. And as you know, they must have a good enough reason to come up with a sequel after so long. And after watching this movie, I can say that it is pretty good. So let me just start off by saying this, that Tom Cruise in this movie is just the same. He looks exactly the same as he was, I don't know, years ago, decades ago. I mean, I've been watching him for a really long time now, and I can say that it's just me that is getting older, not him, because clearly you can say in the trailers even he has not aged even a little bit. He's exactly the same. He has barely aged. So let's keep that fact aside for a bit and move on to the plot of the movie. Now, in Top Gun, he was a recruit. He was new to the whole thing, and he was still learning his ways. But in this one, he is a pro at this thing, and he in fact is asked to instruct, be an instructor to the new recruits. So there is this impossible, pretty high risk mission that is about to happen, and in order to complete it, Maverick needs to instruct or prepare these new recruits. So this time he has joined as an instructor. Now, his sense of guilt and regret doesn't seem to have faded yet, because if you remember in Top Gun, he lost his partner, his best friend, his wingman, Goose, while he was flying with him, and he still feels that bothering him. So in this one, in Top Gun Maverick, you will see Goose's son as a new recruit, played by Miles Teller, of course. And if you know the trailer, you already know that. So yeah, now Goose's son joins as a new recruit, and Maverick is about to instruct him, make him ready and prepare. So there's a fair bit of tension there, because Goose's son doesn't really have a reason to like Maverick. And yeah, I think this whole storyline, this relationship thing, it actually gives the whole thing a bit more depth, and actually is a good enough reason to come up with a sequel. I mean, if you remember Top Gun, there was a lot of reasons why that was a classic, because there were a lot of things happening in that movie. There were Tom Cruise and his friends and all the other people. They were new recruits. They were competing to be the best. Then there was Maverick and Goose's friendship that was pretty strong. And then there is the aerial stunts that was in the movie. That was pretty amazingly well done. But in this movie, having Goose's son as the new recruit and having Maverick as the instructor, it's actually a pretty good enough reason to come up with a sequel. Like I said before, it actually adds a bit more depth to the whole thing. Now, as you know, usually sequels are not that good, not as good as the original one, the first ones. But this one is not like that. This is actually better a little bit, I think. While even watching the movie, I could feel that this was better because of the whole storyline. And then there is one more important thing that I can't not talk about, and that is the aerial stunts in the movie. I think the whole movie is enhanced by these aerial combat techniques and flying tactics. This is all amazingly well done, and the fact that most of these scenes have been performed by the actors themselves, including Tom Cruise, it's really amazing. It's a remarkable feat. It's really amazing the way they have done it. I mean, while watching this movie, for a moment there I actually forgot that this was happening in real time. I mean, now I am watching them like flying the planes, and they are actually flying the planes. That's something that I had to remind myself constantly, because it was really hard to believe. You could really feel those planes flying, and you can feel yourself flying in those planes. That was a remarkable experience. Even though the movie was not in 3D, but you could still feel that. You could still feel the push and the rush in the moments. It was all so real. I think I could watch the whole movie again just because of the aerial stunts. When the movie starts, it starts really well, with the original Top Gun score, and even in the visuals you can see the same old things, and you are reminded by that feel. You somehow feel a bit nostalgic because of Top Gun, and Then after that the story moves forward and you see all these characters, so it is pretty well rounded. I felt the movie is good enough for you to watch this, and if you are a Top Gun fan, then you should definitely go ahead and watch this. Now let's talk about the actors a little bit. I saw Miles Teller after a really long time. I gotta be honest, I hadn't seen him for quite a bit, and it was really nice to see him. It was really fresh to see him like that. He was really fit and everything, and having him as Goose's son, well, like I said, it was even better. Then there is Jennifer Connelly, who is again one of my favorite actresses. She is just amazing. I mean, I'm not talking about the movie here when I say this, because in this movie I felt her role, her character, the whole arc of her character didn't really feel that elemental to the whole movie. I mean, I felt that it was a bit extra, and even if it hadn't been in the movie, it wouldn't have made any difference. But anyway, for the character, even though the character was not really needed that much in the movie, I felt, but still I can say that Jennifer Connelly looked exactly the same as she was. She actually is in one of my favorite movies, one of my all-time favorite movies, and I can say that she's an amazing actor. And well, it was really good. It was really nice seeing her again. Then there is Val Kilmer, who I don't really call by the name like Val Kilmer. I usually call him Gay Perry, and I always call him that whenever I see him. No matter where I see him, I always call him that. And if you have any idea what I'm trying to refer to here, do let me know in the comments section, because I can't talk about it and not smile. It's that funny. It was really refreshing to see him again, because like I said, I hadn't really seen Val Kilmer, Jennifer Connelly and Miles Teller, all these amazing characters on big screen, so it was really nice to see them. Then there is John Hamm, and I would have gone without mentioning him and it wouldn't have made any difference, but I have to mention him because I noticed him, and he is a madman, we all know that. And well, he has this authoritarian style that actually weirdly suits him, and well, he again reminded me of that character in Mad Men, so that was amazing to watch him again. Anyway, it's a really nice movie. Like I said, I could watch the whole thing again just because of the aerial stunts in the movie, and even the storyline of the movie is pretty good. So go ahead and give it a watch, because you are definitely going to enjoy this one. And if you are a Top Gun fan, then it is a must watch, that goes without saying. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you liked this video. If you did, then give it a like and consider subscribing to my channel. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.